to this story, Daily Mail. Nick, a boarding school doubling down on its position on trans pupils. This I find absolutely amazing.
Yes, boarding school that charges $45,000 a year and taught Lily Allen and Daniel Day-Lewis refuses to back down over plans to let trans people stay in dorms of their preferred gender, declaring we treat all our young people as individuals. Very long headline, but the point is, that's the whole story, really, so that's good. It's done it for me. This is B-Dale's, of course, and it's completely absurd. We treat them as individuals, so they're going against all protocol and all safety and all sanity, really.
So wait, so a boy who says he's a girl will be able to sleep in a dorm, actually can sleep in a dorm at B-Dale's with girls? And that's okay?
Because that person is an individual, Andrew, with no gender or biological sex.
Are there not
individual.
Other individuals in that dorm who might be a little worried about that?
That's true. They're individuals as well, but they don't matter as much as this. It is confusing, Andrew. You've almost found a flaw in this whole argument. I'm rethinking all my life choices. But one thing that's notable here, you say you're amazed, but actually, as you pointed out often yourself, it's the elite schools, it's the poshest that go along with the woke stuff the most. Woke is an elite phenomenon.
It's always the posh stuff. But, Steve, this is a major safeguarding risk, of course. Now, the government's introduced its new trans guidance for schools, long overdue, but the problem is they haven't said that it's mandatory. And, of course, that's what they should be saying.
Yes. Just let me do the annoying Steve thing of finding the flaw in the story just a little bit, just so I can get
Go on.
more...
I know you need this. This is how you get your kicks.
This is what I love.
Yeah.
So the headline, because it's the Daily Mail, for some reason they point out the celebs that went there, as if we're going to go like, well, Lily Allen went there. But anyway.
To be fair, the boarding school probably does that quite a lot. Yeah. They're probably quite proud for some reason of Lily Allen.
So the headline has... some of the songs are right. The headline says, refuses to back down over plans. Actual story, refuses to clarify its position. That's actually different.
But surely now that they've been given this quite clear guidance, they should say, no, of course, we will accommodate the children according to biological sex.
But you're right and put that in the headline rather than making the headline actually...
No, that's a quibble. That's a quibble. Well, I'll accept that. However, we have seen sexual assaults within schools. There's a case going on in Loudon in Virginia at the moment where a girl was raped in a bathroom by a boy dressed as a girl because he said he was a girl. The parents are currently suing the school for $30 million. It's not a trivial point.
No, it's not a trivial point. I was about to... My second half of the non-Steve bit is to say it's an unworkable policy. You're right to say the guidelines already mean it's not allowed, so if any parent surely just goes, hang on a minute, I mean, it'd be nice if you didn't have to make the effort of suing, but anyone who does make any sort of action, part of me thinks it's an unworkable policy, but the policy signals a virtue. So it's almost as if they never want it to be used, but they want to have on their brochure, look what we offer.
Well, one of the arguments they always say is that, well, the girls at the school never complain. A lot of girls we know are too nervous to complain. They don't want to be perceived as bigots. Yeah. But actually, I would suggest that most of them certainly don't want a male undressing in their space.
Plus, how they know they're girls.
Well, there's that. If there's no such thing as biological sex.
They're individuals.
We're all just individuals.